So, I'm doing my very first shout out video. I've never done one of these ever. Like, ever, never. I always did a like my status for a shout out video, and I never did it. And so, tonight, I'm literally finna do my very first shout out video.
Playtime is
Of
over,
course,
part one, the mixtape.
hella
You know what we
loud.
do here.
Sorry. Okay. My very first shout out, of course, has to go to my hometown. Like, how can I do a shout out video without giving a shout out to New Orleans? Magnolia, Third Wall, 15th and Magnolia. Shout out to my New Orleans chick, Cookie. Like, girl, I'm so glad that I found out that you live out here. Like, we went through basically everything together, but never knew each other. Like, survived Katrina and the whole everything. Like, I survived Katrina. I was there when it hit me. And a shout out to my sister Ashia. Shout out to my first pretty half, Cabrina. Shout out to my other pretty half, China. Shout out to my cousin MC. Shout out my cousin Natasha. Shout out to my sister Ashia. Shout out to Kanisha. Like, you just bad. Like, all the way around, just bad. Period. I don't care what people say. You bad. Shout out to April and Ashley. Shout out to my cousin Crystal. Shout out to Unique. Your daughter is so pretty. Shout out to AMT, however you say your name. I don't know how to say it, but your daughter is so precious. Like, she's beautiful. She's a pretty little girl. You made a very, very beautiful baby. Shout out to Juanita. Girl, you be throwing them blows and you be fucking bitches up from what I heard, and I like that. I like a girl who can handle her shit and don't give a fuck about what nobody else gotta fucking say. Point blank period. Shout out to my brother Bird. I miss you and I love you. You already know. Shout out to my sister John Tavia. Like, girl, you're crazy ass. Like, I remember that time when you told me if you was nigga, you put shit on me. Like, you're crazy, but I love you today. And shout out to shit. I got a paper right here. I'm not even looking at it. It was a waste of time writing these names down because I remember all of them. Shout out to Mariana. Shout out to Leata. Shout out to Sharif. Your ass always fuck with me. I'm gonna beat your ass in the hallway. Stop fuck with me. You always mess with me. Even when you come to the granny house, you won't play too much. Shout out to Tasha Sanders. Shout out to Jacory. I don't ever talk to you no more. Like, I know I turned into a stranger on you. Like, we used to stay text and talk about time, but you got school and you need to focus on your education. But that little poem thing that you wrote for me, that was like super cute. That was extra cute. Shout out to Soria. Shout out to Tori, girl. You hella cool. Shout out to Talia. Shout out to shit, who else can I do a shout out? Oh, shout out to my sisters. How could I forget y'all? My Texas, Houston, Atlanta, and New York. Yes. Shout out to y'all. Angel, Alexis, Faith, and Alyssa, my twin. I'm sorry, Lexi. Like, I wish I was in Texas when that shit happened, because them bitches that's like fucked up. You don't fucking fight no pregnant girl. You don't jump no pregnant girl. You don't jump nobody, period. Like, that shit's not cute. If a bitch thinks she cute for jumping it, then the bitches are just gonna get it. Like, come on, bitch. Our sisters came all the way from New Orleans to Texas just to fight some bitches. They finna get it for real. And shout out to my cousin MC. Shout out to Kurt. Shout out to my cousin Tasha. Did I already give a shout out to my sister? I did. Shout out to Erin. Nigga, you be going out the party. And y'all just all the way around, y'all just go, like, point blank period. Like, the YS and the whole team. Like, y'all G for what y'all do. That's on my life. Y'all niggas go. Shout out to, how could I forget? Shout out to my future, my babe, my heartbeat, my love, my everything. Like, you always see smile on my face. You always see me laughing, like, all the time. Shout out to you, Jay. Love you. Shout out to My half-breed nigga. Look, why don't always do that? My priceless nigga, Trey. Shout out to you. Even though you can turn into a big ass Trey, you need to hit me up. Shout out to my sister Bree, my god sister Malika. Shout out to shout out to shout out to everybody. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Shout out to all of y'all, especially my haters. Shout out to all of y'all. And oh, shout out to Darian. Like, girl, when you have to do that thing for your class, that little pregnant thing, you was a little cute, little skinny pregnant girl with your little wobble. You walk like the whole thing, everything. Especially when your ass is like, I got a pig. Like, you feel like you were really pregnant. So, and when that little thing in that stomach kicked me, that shit was scary. That shit freaked me out. Like, yes. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Miami. Shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to Virginia. Shout out to New York. Shout out everybody. Shout out to my people back in Jamaica, the Mama Black. Shout out to my dad. I go crazy. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to my big mama. Shout out to everybody that's ever been there for me through everything I've been through. Even before I got to California, like the shit that I went through in New Orleans, like I grew up there. I'm growing up too fast. Like I realized that I grew up too fast. Anyway, not even gonna get into all of that. And like it's the hard part, like my RIP first and foremost to AJ, of course. I miss you so much, baby girl. Shout out, but I hate Kevin. Shout out to both of my sisters and my brother. Like, hurricanes, y'all. People die in New Orleans every day, and unfortunately the three of y'all have to be three victims to the shit that happened. Like, people getting killed in broad daylight. Shout out, RIP to my niece, Medea, RIP. I love you so much, baby. I love you. I really do. RIP to my unborn niece and nephew, whatever you was, I don't know. But RIP. RIP to my sister's baby daddy. Like, you and your daughter got shot together and died together. That's crazy. Oh, shout out to my second mom, of course, my Serrato mama, my crazy Puerto Rican mama. I love you to death. Like, you just don't understand. Like, you are crazy, super crazy. Shout out to my brother Eddie, my sister Raina. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters. Point blank here, like I can't do all of y'all ever. I can't do that. Y'all need your own video for all of this. Shout out to my best friend Bree. Shout out to Malika. Shout out to Ratchet Diamond. And shout out to myself. Like I love me. I don't give a fuck what nobody gotta say. I love myself. Shout out to how could I forget? Shout out, I don't even know what I was gonna say. How could I forget what? I'm so fucking retarded. Like, I'm slow. This shit. Shout out to LA. I love you. Like, that's my heartbeat. That boy crazy. Shout out to Justin, James, Junior, all of y'all. All of y'all Swallow. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to my little cousin Michaela. I miss you so much. Like, I don't know. I just miss you so much. And I love you to death, Michaela. Like, I need to see you. Like, you just don't understand what I'm going through. Shout out to my nana. Shout out to all my haters. All of y'all. Everything loves me. Like, I can't even use all my fingers to count y'all. Like, it makes no sense. Like, don't y'all have something else better to do with your life than sit around and worry about me and talk about me all day? Like, I must be a factor. If I must be doing something right. If y'all all up in my business. If all in restricted like broke, like, come on. Exactly why I don't hang out or talk to motherfuckers freshmen and sophomores. Because half y'all motherfuckers fucking immature as fuck. Like, come on, go the fuck up, please do. some of y'all juniors need to grow up too, cause y'all be sneak dissing like a motherfucker, and that shit ain't cute. Y'all know what I'm talking about, and I already stated my facts who I was talking about, so. Shout out to the whole 15th Memorial 3rd Ward, New Orleans. Shout out, period. And shout out to the best, I'm telling you, the best barbecue in New Orleans, Voodoo Barbecue and Grill. Shout out to everybody that's going to Riverdale High in New Orleans. Y'all some lucky athletes, because I want to go there so bad. Shout out to all my niggas at Chavez, Franklin, Stagg, Edison, Houston, Beartooth. Shout out to my exes, Tremaine, Peter, Lavelle, Quincy, and JJ, Trey. I'm tired and I'm sick as hell.
This is the moment, grab your Kodak while I'm flying with a flow that is the greatest throwback since Nolan Ryan in the days.
I've been having barbecue for my birthday, and I'll be sending out invitations for that soon. Blue Out Barbecue, so you know, you got this Hawaiian, you know. This is my shout out video, and if I missed you, I'm sorry. Leave a comment and tell me. I'm not tagging anybody in here, because this shit is going from YouTube to Facebook. That's already a mess. I'm tired of this video right now, because it's pissing me off, because Facebook is crazy shout out to my ex-homie. How can I forget you? My baby oil. Shout out to my best friend, Nick. For real, I love you. So, yeah.